Okay, so let's have our part 6. So, yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon is equivalent uniform annual cost. So, sometimes, it will be denoted as EUAC or pwede rin EAC, equivalent annual cost. So, what is equivalent annual cost? So, again, let's start with the problem para diretso tayo sa concept. So, halimbawa, Ranilo is a recent civil engineering graduate. One of her first job is to calculate a large pump's cost using following data. The first cost would be $54,000. The annual operating cost for energy and maintenance will be $20,000. The expected life is 12 years. Then the expected salvage value is 0. The firm's interest rate is 10%. What is the equivalent annual or EAC, equivalent annual cost for 12-year period? So, yung isang possible na tanong ng mga student dito, ano yung kaibahan nito sa annual cost, yung related sa capitalized cost? So, yung kaibahan dito sa annual cost is that yung annual cost natin na kinalculate gamit yung capitalized cost is it is perpetual annual cost. Pag yung tanong natin is equivalent annual cost, EUAC or EAC, that is a definite for a definite time period like this one for only 12 years. Okay? So gusto natin i-convert lahat ng pera sa cash flow into a uniform annual money. So kung titingnan natin yung cash flow natin, you have here a $54,000. That's the first cost. $54,000. Then, annual operating costs for energy and maintenance will be $20,000. Of course, that is for 12 years, for the life of 12 years. The expected salvage value is 0. There is no salvage value. And the firm's interest is 10%. What is the EAC? So, yung equivalent annual cost. Okay, yung gagawin natin, well, these 20K are already equivalent annual, already annual. Gagawin na natin, gawin nating annual yung $54K. Alright, so magagawa natin yan, okay, by the concept na i-convert natin tong ating present worth to annuity. Tawagin ko siyang A. Parang ganito yung concept. So, pag na-convert na natin yung 54K into annual, then ito na yung magiging buong effective, equivalent annual cost. That is our concept. So ito siya, kinonvert natin into annual costs. Okay? So to convert that one, the present value, convert natin to annual, we will use the formula for annuity. So if P is 54,000, yung hinahanap natin dito is yung A. Meron tayong I, 10%. Yung N natin is for 12 years. Okay, just follow the formula, then makukuha natin A equal to $7,925.22. So, bale, after natin yun makonvert to annuity, okay, tanggalin na natin yun sa cash flow. Na-convert na natin yung 54K. So, yung equivalent annual cost is equal to 20,000, okay, per year, plus yung A natin, where A is $7,925.22. And that is $27,925.22. $27,925 is letter A. Okay? Again, yung kaibahan dito sa annual cost relating the capitalized cost is that this is for a definite year period. Yung annual cost related to capitalized cost, it is infinite. Assumed to be infinite. Alright, let's have another example. The cost of an asphalt pavement is as follows. So initial cost 20 million, annual maintenance is 1.5 million. Additional maintenance cost every year, every 5 years is 3 million. Interest is 8%. So what is the equivalent annual cost of this payment, for 25 years? So let's have the cash flow. Alright, initial cost is 20 million. Then meron tayong annual maintenance of 1.5 million pesos. Then at every 5 years daw, there is a 3 million additional maintenance. So every 5 years. Okay? At the 15th year, at the 20th year, and to the 25th year. Okay, so for 25 years lang yung ating arrangement. So, etong lahat, i-convert natin to equivalent annual costs. Okay, dito ko na lang siya ilagay, yung equivalent annual cost niya. Tawagin natin EUAC. So, again, laruin lang natin yung cash flow natin. We need to convert all of these to equivalent annual cost. Alright, let me move this one. So, ang gagawin ko dito, siguro mas maganda, pwede rin yung technique natin, gawin natin siyang present worth lahat. Okay? Gagawin ko siyang present worth lahat. So, pag nagawa ko na siyang present worth lahat, including this first cost, nakuha natin yung present worth, then yung present worth na yan, i-convert natin to equivalent annual cost using the annuity formula. Okay? Pwedeng ganun. Pwede rin, since annual na yan, pwedeng ito, convert natin to annual, same as this 3 million every 5 years, convert natin to annual. Maraming paraan no, para isolve yung problem na to. So, yung gagawin ko for my solution, I will convert all of this to present money. So, that is, for 20 million, nasa 0 times siya, means that must be 20 million na. Walang kinalaman yung interest. Hindi natin siya inatras, hindi natin siya finorward. Okay? Itong 1.5 million until 25th year, then gagamitin ko yung ating annuity formula. Yan. So, A, 1 plus I raised to n minus 1 over 1 plus I raised to n times I. So, itong lahat, kinonvert ko muna to present worth. Again, this is another possible solution. Alright. While this 3 million, okay, i-convert natin yan to present worth. That is equivalent to 3 million over 1 plus I. Okay, 1 plus I raised to 5. Ito, binackward ko siya. And you have 3 million over 1 plus I raised to 10. Ito siya, binackward ko siya for 10 years. Okay, plus another 3 million over 1 plus I raised to 15. Binackward natin siya. Then ito pa, 3 million. 1 plus I raised to 20th year. And this one is 3 million 1 plus I raised to 25. As you can see, medyo may kahabaan pag ganito natin siya isulat. Okay? Nakuha muna natin yung ating present worth. Meron tayong direct calculation how to deal with this one. Later on, papakita ko siya sa MATCAD lang. Alright. So, nangyari, nakuha natin yung equivalent present worth. So, kung na-convert natin yan, itong pera, into present worth, tagalin mo na yan. Just look at this cash flow sa taas. So, yung P, converting that one to annuity, yung annuity natin dyan is EUAC. So, P equal to EUAC, 1 plus I raised to 25 minus 1 over 1 plus I raised to 25 times I. Alright. With P known, substitute natin, then makukuha natin dito yung EUAC. Okay? Makukuha natin dito si EUAC. That's 3,884,945. I hope you understand the concept. Now, ito meron tayong direct calculation dito. I'll just show that one using MATCAD. Pinakita ko lang muna yung long way para mas maintindihan natin. Inatras lang natin lahat ng pera. Okay? So, another way to have that one, pwede natin kunin yung effective rate for 5 years. Kasi every 5 years ito. Okay? Kung kukunin ko yung effective rate per 5 years, di ba, that is 1 plus I raised to 5 minus 1. That's gonna give us 0.46933. That means, yung equivalent present worth of 20 million, equivalent present worth of 20 million and 3 million every 5 years, that is equal, kasi yung gusto lang natin is kunin natin yung equivalent present worth nito and nito. Ito, madali lang kasi siya. Yeah? So that is 20 million. Okay? Plus itong 3 million, ginawa natin siyang, since nakuha natin every 5 years yung interest. So 1 plus I, effective rate every 5 years. Then 5 hulugan yan. Ginawa natin. Yung N natin is 5 na lang. Ginawa kasi natin, kinonvert natin sa every 5 years yung interest. Kasi every 5 years yung interval ng 3 million. Parang naging annuity din yung formula natin, but nilaro lang natin. Over 1 plus I every 5 years times I. Okay, so you have here P equal to 25. This is only for the 20 million and the 3 million pesos. Convert natin to present worth. So, ginawa ko dyan, eto siya yung convert natin to present worth. This is another possible solution. Okay? So, after that, eto hindi ko siya ginalaw. Yung convert lang natin yung present worth at yung 3 million. Gagamitin ko yung present worth na nakuha natin dito to calculate for that. Okay? Equal to this. Then, makukuha natin dito is yung equivalent annual cost for only the present worth. I mean, the first cost and the 3 million every 5 years. Kuha natin yung A. Alright, yung A na yan, naging annual na siya. Na-convert natin to annual yung first cost and yung 3 million. So, ito yung ating EAC. So, yung EAC natin is equal to 1.5 million. Ito, hindi natin siya ginalaw. 1.5 million plus yung A na yan. Okay, so that will give us the same amount of EAC. The same kanina. Okay, again, as you can see, maraming paraan sa pag-solve ng problems dito. Okay, na actually ito mas medyo may kahabaan yan, no? Let me have the MathCAD solution. Pakita ko lang. Halimbawa, dito tayo sa first solution natin. Yan, dito lang. So, yung solution natin kanina, itong lahat, kinonvert natin to present worth. Pinakaunang solution. Dito, medyo may kahabaan because iniisa-isa natin. Pwede natin yung idiretso actually. No? Let me show you using MathCAD. Gamitan ko na lang siya ng MathCAD para hindi ko siya na-input sa calculator natin. I mean sa PowerPoint natin. Okay? Mangyayari dyan. Right. Mangyayari dito. So, that is P. Alright, equivalent to 20 million. Right, gawin natin siyang millions lahat. Plus. I'll just copy this one. Ito. Basta yung gagawin lang natin, itong part niyan, meron tayong shortcut sa sigma notation din or summation. Ito, I will just copy that one. Pwede rin i-summation natin yan, no? Kung natatandaan niyo yung ating calculation, I mean yung technique natin, yung annuity using summation. I can have that one as you have here 20 million plus, kung gagamitin ko ng summation, remember that one that it is annuity. That is, yung annuity natin is 1.5 million over 1 plus I natin is, gawin ko na lang 1.08. Alright, raised to x. Alright, yung x mag-start for that one from 1 year until 25th year. Okay, so this is only for 20 million and for 1.5 million. How about the 3 million every 5 years? How do we deal that one? Paano natin siya i-convert to present worth? Okay, pwede pa rin gamitin ng sigma notation. Alright? So, paano siya i-convert to sigma notation? So, ganito yung style ko. Plus, okay, sigma notation. You have your 3 million. Okay? Take note, every 5 years yan. So, that's gonna be 1.08. Okay? Gawin natin siya 5x. Kasi every 5 years tayo. Na? 5x. Bakit ganun, sir? So, yung x natin dito, right, will start from 5 years. Okay? O, bakit? 5 times, to start in 1 year. First, ito siya, yung first 5th year natin. Then, matapos in the, that is 30 at 25 over 5. Okay, 25 over 5. O, bakit ganun, sir? Bakit ganyan? At 5-year interval kasi tayo. So, for 25 years, i-divide natin siya ng 5-year interval. Dito naman, na-start ka sa first 5th year. So, bali yung magiging general formula for uniform interval, gawin mo lang n over interval. Dito naman, 5 times interval. Kasi anong mangyayari dito? Kung isipin kasi natin, 5 times 1, that's the money. Okay, yung ginawa natin dyan. Itong pera na yan, tinatras natin to that present worth. No? Okay, ito naman, we know it is in 10th year. So, mangyayari dyan, okay, mangyayari dito, kung nasa second year na tayo, okay, second period, then, mangyayari dito, when x is 2, then you have 10 years. No? Nangyari, 3m over 1 plus I raised to 10. Kung when x is 3, then that becomes 15 years and so on and so forth. So, I'll just show you na the same yung makuha natin na present value dito. Okay, in millions. Gawin ko na lang siya in millions of pesos. 41.47. So, the same siya dito. Okay, bale, the formula, kung gusto natin gawing present worth yung uniform payment at an end interval, okay, idagdag ko lang dito, shortcut to, uniform present worth of a uniform payment at an interval. So, yung gagawin natin, yung n interval natin dito is 5. No? So, the formula becomes, gawin ko na lang siyang, x interval. Wag na lang. N interval na lang. Okay? So, you have summation of A. So, yan yung ating payment every n interval. Divided by 1 plus I. Alright, raised to n times x. Okay, raised to n times x. Then you have x starting from the first interval, of course. Then that will end into n divided by n interval. Yung n natin is the whole period, yung capital N. Yung small n natin dito is yung n interval. Okay, you may try that one, no? Anyway, I hope makuha niyo yan. Kung hindi niyo naman makuha at the first glance pa lang, pwede niyo namang ulit-ulitin. Then, i-practice niyo sa ibang problem para maintindihan talaga. Okay. So, again, pinakita ko lang yung mga maraming possible solution dyan. So, that will end our discussion for equivalent uniform annual costs.